you've always been alone. Baktu, have you never loved again? Love will live on, life must go on, for you cannot spend your life regretting. Baktu, you must face another day. Now your love has gone away, lost you loved her, now you've lost her, but you've lost her forever. Baktu. When there are clouds in the sky and they are gray, you may be sad, but remember they'll all soon pass away. Oh, Baktu. After the shower, the sun will be shining.
I'm here to see the great Nawab Baktu.
The great Nawab does not believe in violence. Please, come in. Great Baktu. A British man named William Hastings wishes to see you.
Send him in. Hello, I'm William Hastings of the East India Company in India. Please, have a seat. Haji, prepare some tea.
As you wish.
Hastings, what do you wish to discuss? I would like to discuss the purchase of a trading post that would help both of our interests. I am the most beloved Nawab in India. How will this profit me? I am offering you 5% of all my profits generated, and in addition, I'll allow you to stay in power. You test my hospitality. You company men, you come with promises of wealth and riches, but instead, you destroy our economies, enslave our peoples, and waste our fields on opium for China! Forgive me. You have two options. We can do this the diplomatic way, or you could taste the sting of British steel.
Great Baktu, the tea is ready.
Mr. Hastings was just leaving. Remember, the East India Company always gets what it wants.
Great Baktu! Great Baktu! The East India Company. They've overrun the city. They've returned with an army of sepoys.
It must be Hastings.
Haji, no!
By the power invested in me by the British Empire, I declare you are no longer Nawab. Are you familiar with the Black Hole of Calcutta? Soldier, refresh this dog's memory.
My brother was at Calcutta that day. His regiment was defending the city when a Nawab decided to retake the city from the British. He forced my entire brother's regiment into a cell built to hold no more than 5 men. Many of them died of suffocation. We were all no more than animals and deserve to be treated as such.
As retribution, I think I'll slaughter 500 of you dogs, and I will force you into slavery. God grant me vengeance.
Gentlemen, I have called you here as the new Governor General, ruler of all India. I would like to discuss the new British model of ruling India. The East India Company has an empire larger than all of Western Europe, and it is 50 times greater than that we lost in the Americas.
Well, we need a new government, a centralized one that's powerful, an efficient British government in India.
It won't be easy. You can't interfere with the Indian social and religious customs, or else we'll anger the people.
No, we should allow free reign for Christian missionaries. That would provide loyal subjects for the East India Company.
Enough, let's talk about the economy.
We can modernize and westernize the economy by working closely with the Indian nobles. By creating new jobs, the market and the economy will grow, and it will become profitable for both us and India.
How exactly will we work closely with these nobles?
I have water for you, gentlemen.
Let's ask my slave Baktu what he thinks of all of this.
You can conquer the land, you can slaughter the people, but in the end, we will rise again. The day England falls, there will be a shout of reckoning such as the world has never heard before.
Your slave oversteps his bounds, Mr. Hastings.
He'll be sure to get extra beatings tonight. Baktu, have you heard? The British have abolished slavery.
Does that mean I am free?
No, silly Baktu. I enlisted you as a sepoy in the British Army.
So I am to be a soldier that murders my own people?
Yes, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Come with me.
Thank you for the warm clothes.
Audrey, how are you still alive?
I was left for dead, but other sepoys took me in and I came back to rescue you.
Have the sepoys rebelled?
Yes, we have. When the British asked the soldiers, the sepoys, to open ammo cartridges with their teeth, the Hindus were revolted when the ammo cartridges were coated with cow fat, and the Muslims were revolted when they were coated with pig fat. So, yeah, we decided to revolt and overthrow them from their power.
Monsoon season. It's a great season for rebellion.
The British are attacking our northern position. We must head to the battlefield straight away.
Let's go!
The British have taken the forward command center. Keep your heads down.
Get up! Baktu, I'll take this position. You go down to the left.
Okay, Haji.
It is better to die on my feet than live on my knees.
Fly, you fool.
Ancora qui, ancora tu, e spero mi perdonerai.
Viceroy Hastings, on your election to Viceroyalty, I have a few questions to ask to bring back to Britain. What does having a Viceroy mean for India?
For India, they have viceroys are supposed to be reminiscent of like the Mughal lords that they had before, as they like the Mughal lords had like lavish palaces and all, and so we're supposed to be more reminiscent of how the Mughal lords ruled, and so that it's more adopted for their culture.
What do you plan on doing as Viceroy?
I'm going to like adopt some of the customs of India, and like for princes and like when I'm talking to princes and stuff, like use their cultural thing, their cultural customs, and become more part of their culture.
And what is the reform that you will be implementing on the Indian people?
Well, Indian people will now get mostly equal rights to those of the British citizens. Is that it? I think it's time for me to make my appearance.
People of India, I now pronounce that the Queen Victoria of England is now the Empress of India.
His name was Cain. He had a horse along the countryside.
Oh, wait.
I saw him ride.
Hello, sir. What's your name?
Baktu.
Baktu. I can tell from your dress that you're no simple Indian. Please, sit down and join us. This is Shi Huangdi, the master of testing for the Indian Civil Service.
Thank you.
He comes from beyond the northern border. So, what is it that brings you to be with us today?
I would like to join the Indian Civil Service.
Really? Do you happen to have 2 boat tickets to England? You see, Baktu, the Indian Civil Service is the finest institution in the British Empire. It is the great, vast bureaucracy that keeps this
Let me stop you there. It's called an Indian Civil Service for a reason. Indian is supposed to be in it.
Silly Baktu. An inferior race such as yours cannot be trusted with such an important task. Only England, the English, the superior race, can be trusted to do this.
So there's no way for me to join?
I'm afraid not. You best be leaving now. Get me a towel.
You can't do this.
You called me here, Raj?
Yes, me and my friends, we are forming a new group called the Indian National Congress. We are pushing for more representation of Indians in the Indian civil service. Would you like to join our efforts?
Of course I would like to join. I've been through a lot of hardships in my life and have a lot of blood on my hands.
I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Like the pine trees lining the winding road, I've got a name, I've got a name. Like the singing bird and the croaking toad, I've got a name, I've got a name. And I carry it with me like my daddy did. But I'm living.
Baktu, my friend, Hastings has ordered your arrest.
What? Let's go!
Mr. Hastings, we found Baktu lurking around the grounds.
Hello, Baktu. We meet again. Would you like to sit down and have a glass of water? No? You stay quiet? Okay, that's alright. You know, sometimes when I'm feeling blue, I go back and think about those 500 women and children that were under your rule, that mercilessly slaughtered them. You can hear their screams day in and day out. After the first few days, the screams started to go, like the volume started going lower and lower and lower, till you couldn't hear them quite so much at all.
I've decided I'm going to spare you, for now.
The British Empire will never forget. Screw you, Baktu!
He's the guy who's the talk of the town, with the restless gun. Don't you bother to fool him around. Keeps the varmints on the run, boy. Keeps the varmints on the run. You may think he's a sleepy type guy, always takes his time. Soon I know you'll be changing your mind when you've seen him use a gun. Oh, when you've seen him use a gun.